Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. Today, Eve is happening. I've decided. We've been going through kind of an actual full rotation for once, kind of not skipping stuff, kind of. And Eve seems like a good choice for now. 0.75 times damage multiplier, so that's a big concern throughout the entire run. Quite low damage, it's a very big concern, but her items are alright. She has the Whore of Babylon to increase her damage and speed when she gets down to 1/2 of a red heart or less, disregarding soul hearts, and the Dead Bird, so when she gets hit, Dead Bird spawns and kills stuff. It only does like 2 damage at a time, but it is better than nothing, and I'm totally down for that. She's faster than Isaac, so I don't like that. I'd love speed down as soon as possible. And, I don't know, she incentivizes a playstyle, really. And I don't usually go with that incentivized playstyle. I just do my thing, and either it works or it doesn't. She's a character where you need to take pretty much any advantage you're offered. You know, brimstone, mom's knife, candle, all those things that everyone hates, except a few sensible people. Why don't I just take tons of damage? But it's okay, because I can get back to full health. And then be on to hopefully find the item room, which is hopefully really good. That's pretty much all I can hope for. And this isn't a new session. I had to sleep after the last video because it was like 3 in the morning and I almost missed class. Mulligan's not a bad first item. Mulligan is going to be, every time we hit with one of our tiers, we have a 1 in 6 chance to spawn a kamikaze fly, and that'll do twice our damage. Which, I mean, hey, 1 in 6 isn't bad, and it's not affected by luck. It's not, I promise. But that's pretty good damage augmentation. Could do the math, but meh. First boss doesn't matter if I take red heart damage, since the first boss can't have a deal with devil or angel room earned. So I don't even care. Dead Bird, help me, please. Of course, the Dead Bird also spawns on soul heart damage, so we can make use of that if we get any soul hearts. Another thing about Eve that's actually pretty awesome is she has an extra chance of earning soul hearts as her drops instead of non-specific red hearts. So that's pretty cool, and 2 soul hearts from Squeezy is nice, as well as a tears up. I like tears up, and that's just more chances more often to spawn kamikaze flies. So far, I'd say this run's going pretty well. A lot of people really hate Eve. I like playing Eve. It's fun. It's a challenge, but it's one character where a lot of people seem to accept the things that they don't normally. Although, at the same time, a lot of people also don't. So it's, no. Can't win them all. Whoop, you stay out of my way. And this should be a pretty easy fight for us, I think. We're at a speed where it's easy to just stay ahead of the Blighted Ovum and then not get ahead enough to hit the goop. Alright, and there we go. Devil Room. Coin Purse. I'm going to take that afterwards. We'll see what's up with it. And I'm going to take the mark. That is 1 damage up. Small speed up. And 1 soul heart, and it also puts us into Whore of Babylon state, which will be 1.5 damage up every room, although these might be health ups or something. Oh, that sucks so bad, but at least we can get money equals power. Like, no doubt we can get it. Wait, that's another telepills, isn't it? That is another telepills. Okay, so let's buy money equals power. Let's take Cupid's arrow. That was a really good I am error room, and I think that is the exact same pill that we just had. Yes! We can go straight back to the floor we were just on. So money equals power increases our damage by, wow, right to the secret room with a bunch of money. Increases our damage by 0.04 for every cent we have. And Cupid's arrow means that our tears no longer like collide with enemies. They just deal some damage to them and then pass right on through and can go hit another enemy. So that means no knockback, which means shot speed is still bad, but not as bad. And Friends to the End spawned some kamikaze flies for us. Speed up, that sucks. We have probably max speed for Eve right now, which is terrible because I'm not flying. But still, that was a really awesome error room because it actually allowed me to come back, and it got me a key. Now I have money equals power. The I am error room, I believe, takes from the item room pool, usually. I'm actually not sure. I haven't spent enough time in there. So all I need really right now is a speed down. That's like a desperate desire of mine. I need a couple of them, and then I'm pretty set. Let's take this key, see what's in here. The Game Kid, that's actually, it's funny because it's a speed up when you use it. And, well, I did, yeah, I'll do this. Guppy's head, so that puts us 1/3 of the way to becoming Guppy, and kamikaze flies. I'm going to stick with Guppy's head, although here's one thing I am going to do. I'm going to use this to run out without taking damage, and then just take my Guppy's head, which will spawn kamikaze flies every room for us, and that's pretty nice. I like the way this run's going. And I'll take a compass at the cost of some of my damage. That's fine with me, because now I have the general location of all icon rooms per floor without Curse of Darkness, of course. And no clue how to get to them except my own random inference. I may as well take this telepills just in case we get to go to the I Am Error room on the next floor. I'm so happy that it actually worked out in my favor for once, getting me 2 really good items and then allowing me to go back and get the other stuff that was laying around, which put me 1/3 of the way to being Guppy, as well as just being in a cool situation. The poop, I ain't even mad. Just, I don't even care. I don't mind. It's not a speed down, but it's something. And you might disagree with my choice of Guppy's head over the other thing I had, Game Kid, for the invincibility, contact damage, and red heart recovery that I can't make use of right now, so that's not a big deal. And I haven't even used Guppy's head yet, but that's, I just don't like Game Kid, My Little Unicorn and stuff. Darn it. Okay, I did let the flies spawn. If you don't let the flies spawn, like you try to go through a room while they're spawning, you just don't get them. So be careful of that. And otherwise, just use it every room pretty much. There's no reason not to, although if you have more than 5 flies, you don't get to keep all of them. So, there is a reason not to occasionally. And with the mulligan, it's slightly less valuable, but it's still pretty good. And I don't get to use it very often. It's kind of nice. I'd love to pick that up and then have 5 more cents. Or, what, 0.2 more damage? I'd be so down for that. But I don't have that ability right now. Okay, you need to get out of there. You need to be dead. Oh, nice. Everyone's just dying. I feel that my damage is pretty well augmented right now. Especially with this whole money equals power business. We can make some waves as we continue on collecting money. We've got a lot of time to know that we want to be saving our money, so we can really maximize its effect. As we continue, by hoping to get, $1 would be awesome. Okay, so I should use this in here. Chances are I'm blowing this up. Flies do all of my bidding. Yeah, it even gave me a bomb for it. I'm just gonna... Goodbye. Worth it, because I don't have red hearts to trade for that, so that would have been a pretty scary thing to do. Because I don't think it would have benefited me very much. So we still have no means of getting into that second item room. But I'll fight the 2 bosses. We can't take red heart damage. We just literally have no ability to. So we're going to have that extra 35% chance of a devil room after the second boss. But having no red hearts means that I probably don't... it probably doesn't matter very much, right? Regardless, I would take a health up if I got one. Because as nice as this is, I am too fast, and hopefully with my current setup, my damage is actually alright, just due to the mulligan, Guppy's head, and the mark. And then this means that if I do get a devil room here, and note that I have, since I won't be taking red heart damage most likely, it won't be 36%, but it will be 18% because we did skip a floor, in the game's eyes at least. So we didn't get a devil room last floor, but 2 floors ago, which means good things. And now I can play a blood donation machine if I happen to find one, but I don't see it as likely. Doesn't mean it's impossible. That will become a health up if we get it to the next floor, that Eternal Heart there. Magic 8 Ball is a shot speed up. Don't want that. I am going to use a bomb to not have to walk into the Eternal Heart yet, because I don't want to take that right away if possible. And we're going to fight Krampus, who is going to give us a lump of coal. Lump of coal will increase the damage of our tears based on how long they've been on the screen in frames. And that's cool. Up to a maximum at 150 frames or 5 seconds, since the game runs at 30 frames per second. And that's cool. If you could somehow unlock the frame rate, then sure, you could get really overpowered just by picking up a lump of coal. Unlikely. I don't know if you can do that. But it would be cool, Spider, if you're listening, because usually, I believe, he is. Look into a frame unlocker sometime with Spider mod. That'd be cool. It doesn't affect kamikaze flies, by the way, so they're just going to stay at the same damage. And I wish I had a D6 to reroll that with, so I didn't have to take a shot speed up. But a shot speed up makes Lump of Coal worse because your tiers will spend less time on screen going in the time it takes to get them to their destination. So that's definitely something I won't be taking. And 15 cents is enough to go to the shop, which, if I have an extra key, I probably will, and maybe it's something really good, and I'd consider taking it. Charm of Vampire is terrible, so that's an easy thing not to take. 2 item rooms that just didn't go anywhere for me. I want to open some golden chests if that's possible. Okay, yeah, I'm wasting these a little bit. Every cent counts right now, because maximum of 3.96 damage from money equals power, and note that that is inside the formula, so it's actually a fair amount more than that. I'm pretty pleased with the way this run's going. And not just pretty pleased, I'm like very pleased, actually. Do we know this pill? No. I was hoping for health up, I'm going to be honest. Mom's purse to allow me to hold 2 trinkets, and a soul heart. I'm going to buy both of them. Again, I'm sacrificing damage right now, but I think it's probably worth it ultimately. The key might also have been a worthwhile investment, but I don't know. We'll see. We will see what happens, and I probably am just going to have paid 5 cents to go into that cursed room. And hey, it was free. It wasn't a profit, but it was free, so it was worth going in. I mean, it's worth going in without it being free anyway. If you go negative and get nothing out of it, it was still worth it for the chance of what was really good in there, because there are really good things that can happen. Okay, 1 cent. That's starting our money train over, our money equals power train over. Come on. Yeah, flies. You did work. And a key. Okay, let's use telepills. Alright, it saved me a tiny bit of time, and then I just went and wasted that time right away by going in the wrong room. So I'll do the last room, and with this key I will open up that golden chest against my better judgment. Oh, never mind. I'm cool with all that money, because that's like trading a key for a pretty hefty damage up. And that's okay with me. I could go buy another key for 5 cents in the shop, but I think I'm going to count on the game to be kind to me, which is probably not a good thing to count on. But these things happen. So what I'm hoping for in our next devil room, this was the Krampus fight, is Dead Cat and either of the other 2 guppy items, since either of the other 2 guppy items will cost only 1 red heart, and Dead Cat will give me 1 red heart even if I only have 2. I'll still come out of the deal with 1, meaning that I can still trade for another one without dying. I can become guppy right there, and all is quite nice in that situation. Basically, that's hey, yeah. So I know that this has to lead to the item room simply because the challenge room is also right there, and that has to be linked to this room, basically. So that was an easy decision to go straight to the item room. Wow, that sucked. So I lost a cent, but I gained a key. That's always a good thing. You know, if I can gain a key, I'd trade a cent for a key any day, no matter how many cents I do or don't have. Alright, I might do that for the money that it likely would drop for me. Forget me now. Okay, that's pretty much guaranteed to happen later. It's gonna hurt a little bit to lose Guppy's head, but an extra floor with an extra chance to deal with the devil, and just extra items and stuff, I can't say no to that right now. Because Guppy's head isn't like one of those items where losing it would be the end of the world and I'd be very sad, like the D6 is in most situations in which I use the Forget-Me-Now, or in which I'm offered the Forget-Me-Now. So I'm down for this because, again, becoming Guppy would be pretty huge. And oh my god, do I hate masks and hearts. I also have no cubes of meat so far, which means that I have no protection from the tears from the hearts. I wish I had spectral tears right now. Flight's still not worth trading hearts for, though. I wouldn't get Spirit of the Night given the opportunity. Alright, let's fight our boss, hopefully not take it. Oh, of course, but it's okay. For once, having piercing tears and actually fighting the Mask of Infamy means we can actually shoot it from any angle. So that's kind of awesome. Someone told me that you can kill the Mask of Infamy if you have piercing tears before killing the heart, but I didn't see myself doing damage. That doesn't mean I wasn't, because there's no health bar. And that's due to design, because it's not alive. But it's really dumb that it doesn't have one still. I mean, that's... yeah, it's pretty bad. So there's that. We sadly know that that pill is just I found pills. Strength could allow us to take an extra deal with the devil. And Blue Baby Souls familiar that will shoot... what are they? Homing piercing tears or no, they're homing spectral, I believe. And bounce around. Are there familiars, if we had any, would follow it around a little bit. Or a little bit, since I guess technically they followed around completely. Alright, I keep getting keys, and I keep being okay with that. Yeah, they're spectral, as not piercing. Isaac's heads are piercing, and not homing. I wish that Blue Baby Soul were more useful. Oh my god, I actually got hit by a hopper. Of all the things that I could have gotten myself hit by, I had to walk into a hopper's spawn. Knights do not threaten me, since I have piercing tears. And with all these keys, knowing that there's no greed in the shop, and all this money, I'll go to the shop. I'll take that chance. Nope, you think you're hot stuff, but you ain't. And this room is not too bad with my current setup. I can get that nickel without taking damage, so I'm going to. Oh, look at this. Alright, I would rather do it right here. Just hold down there, and then boom, and then just keep holding up here, and whatever, I went this way instead of the other way. It's not a huge deal. So we got 6 cents out of that for no risk, really, because knowing the strategy makes it very easy to do. This is speed up, so you mean that's something I'm not taking. Oh gosh, I didn't bring water again. I always do this to myself. I need to just keep all of the water in this room so that I never make this mistake again. Alright, don't want to play that. Just want to make my way to the shop. Alright, nothing I can do to avoid damage here, really. I hate masks so much. I mean, hearts are bad too, but masks are just like a whole level of their own of terribleness. Friends till the end. I have so much fly spawning that it doesn't even... I mean, whatever, I'll take it, but it's not that helpful. Alright, in the shop we have the candle. But, I mean, if I take that... oh, I want to test something with it. So I'm actually going to take it just for a glitch. So you can do the thing where you hold it over your head to have infinite charges with it, but of course it recharges. So I want to use it. Okay, you don't get the charge back, which is all I wanted to know. I just wanted to know, would the spacebar item recharge? Oh man, now I need to get another charge for Guppy's head, so I'll just do that last room. And then test one other thing. Good lord, I don't even... yeah, I just wanted to see if you would get the charge from it. I knew you wouldn't, pretty much. I was pretty certain. But I wanted to know, because it could be really interesting if you did. Come on. There are some interesting implications to that. Like infinite D6 usage for like no cost whatsoever. And not having to have any other item other than a candle. But I'm pretty sure it won't work. And since we're losing the spacebar items anyway right now, I don't feel too bad about this. Of course, I do feel pretty bad about losing 15 cents, but I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to do. Alright, so I use this, and I take this, and then I use this. Ah, okay, that just puts it away. Alright, now the more you know. So, I'm good. I'll just use this. Get my 2 flies, look for the secret room wherever it may be. I'm so much faster than my flies. That's kind of ridiculous. This is not, it's whatever. Nope. Nope. And that's, hey, that pretty much makes up for it. It's not all of the money, but it's a reasonable amount of the money. So now I just go grab the Forget Me Now, use it, and hope for depths 1 instead of 2. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, Guppy's head. You've been good to me. Alright. Necropolis yet again. But yet again, we know exactly where the item room is, because it's pretty much the same layout, crazy enough as that might be. place that properly, and we should get all of that. Yes. And then, there we go. Sure. I will take any soul hearts I can get. It's a normal challenge room, kind of sadly, but I'm going to check it, because it could be teleport that I don't want. What? What? Alright, so now we have the D6. And I guess I'll reroll teleport to a health up that I'll totally take. That is actually ridiculous, is what that is. Like, that is straight up ridiculous. So, now we have the D6. Rerolls aplenty. Oh my god. Alright, at least we got a health up, so that damage isn't the worst thing that's ever happened. And we have another mini-boss. I wonder if that's determined by the fact that there was one on the first time and then re-rolling it just changed the layout but still kept the end rooms, because this is exactly the same end room wise. I haven't really looked into how Forget Me Now works exactly, except that you re-roll the floor. I know that the boss will be different, or should be different. It might not always be. There are situations in which it's totally not. Friends to the End takes on a little bit more value since we no longer have all the fly spawning, but with the D6 now, re-rolling items, that's kind of really I don't even mind. So I just need to not die, and then we're in super good business. May as well re-roll for the habit, right? Leave a fire just in case we get it. Strength, by the way, 1.5 times damage multiplier, as well as all stats up. And I might use that to go into negative health to kind of maximize the effectiveness if we get Guppy's Paw, or if I just want to put myself in a place where Whore of Babylon is going to maintain its activity. I like the way this run's going. Just randomly finding a D6 again. If I break the game as Eve, so it's been like almost every character after Samson happened, and just D20 stuff, shenaniganery happens apparently frequently. I've been finding the D20 on characters and then playing runs through with it, trying to get things to happen, and then it was just like, well, I'll sort of work for you if you like. But, I mean, geez, breaking it as Eve and Samson, almost definitely the two worst characters in the game. Not that Eve's bad, only Samson's a bad character. The other characters are not bad. That's just crazy in my mind. And of course, with Eve, the habit is actually a little more helpful since she does totally want to take damage in a lot of situations, which means that that's just even more utility to taking damage. Alright, so far so not there yet. But I've got time. There are like probably 8 rooms left almost. I'd say 6 is more likely than 8. But there are some rooms left, and that's what counts here. You are the worst, Heart. I hate your dodging and your stuff. I hate it. Good job, Kamikaze Fly. Maybe there are less rooms than 6. Which means we probably don't get another charge. We probably get 1 more charge, not 2 more charges, is what I mean. But this isn't our last shop. We get an extra shop due to that reroll of the floor. No, they're totally enough for 2 rerolls if every room contains fighting. Which means I should have... No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which way I went. I'm going to take this chance on the reroll and hope that we get another one in time for the Devil Room that I hope to earn. What I don't know about Devil Rooms right now is whether or not it counts as me having gotten one last floor. I don't even remember if I got one on Caves 2 or Caves XL. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, it was totally Caves XL and I totally did. Did I? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. But let's say I did get one on Catacombs 2 or Caves XL or Catacombs XL or whatever it was I had in this run. I don't know if re-rolling on Necropolis 1 like I did and playing Necropolis 1 again would put me 2 floors previously or 1 floor previously, since it I mean, sort of was just 1 floor. Oh, of course it's a 1 that was alive still. That's garbage. But we do get a reroll here, and that means that I want to first check the Devil Room. If I earn one, which hopefully I will, I do have 1 Soul Heart. Hopefully I won't lose that during the fight. It's Mask of Infamy again. Okay, so it is the same... Okay, this time it's like exactly the same floor. All of the end rooms are the same, they're just slightly differently positioned. I wonder if they were the same number of rooms, too. Same boss fight, but I don't think that has to happen. I think that this is just like crazy amounts of coincidence. Then again, I mean, usually when I use the Forget Me Now, it's on the chest, so I can only have one end room. Okay, that was close. Pageant Boy. That's actually pretty good because of money equals power, so let's take our reroll and use it on the shop one last time. If we get the habit, that's great. I don't have any use for it right now, but it's always good to have. And we'll take Pageant Boy either way. You can't make this up. I'm not re-rolling, though. Pageant Boy, I'll take the Soul Heart as well. And that'll give me 7 coins. God, here we are. Here we are. This is crazy, is what this is. And all I want to do is become Guppy. That's the only thing I want to do right now. And it just won't happen. I can't earn a Devil Room on the next floor without a teleport of some sort. Alright, what are you going to offer me? Just 7 cents, but that's 7 more cents than I had, and that's totally cool. 0.4 damage up right now. And we have an arcade, which means tons of good things. It's also the depths rather than Necropolis. And that's really pleasing because Necropolis is obviously harder and just less pleasant in a lot of ways. Wrath of the Lamb enemies kind of suck. We have Greed in the secret room, so we could farm Greed. We'll see. I'm going to go to the item room first and foremost, most likely. Sadly, I have nothing to reroll right now, but I'm going to have a charge, so we're just going to lose a little bit. That's alright. 3 more cents? Hey, I like it. I like this a lot right now. Lard is everything I could ever dream of, actually. Giving me a speed down as well as 2 health up. Only fills a half of that half of one of those 2 hearts. But it's something nonetheless, and I'm gonna play this now. Yeah. Sadly, I'm gonna be in a pretty scary health position. But oh my god, really? That could not be a better offer to me, because now I can farm Greed infinitely with no questions asked, no problems. I can get up to 99 cents. I can get a bunch of rerolls. What I need to do... I don't know what I need to do right now. This is crazy, is what this is. It's straight up crazy. Flies are the worst. Flies are the devil right now. They can easily end this Greed farm when I don't want them to, when I don't want to end it. It's over when I say it's over, you know? Alright. Dang it. That wasn't even the fly's fault. Red patch increases our damage when we get hit. 20% chance, 1 in 5, to give us 1.5 uses of the razor. There's a chance of me resurrecting that Greed, but I wouldn't count on it. See what's in the shop. Steam sale, you're funny. I have nothing else to reroll though, so I may as well do that. Battery, another means of getting infinite charges, but it works best with a Greed room. And I think that at this point I'd kind of like to be building up my damage through my money. Oh, yeah. Couldn't really avoid that. But that's not to say that I wouldn't take some other item in there. 9 volt would probably be more preferable than the battery. Just because making it a 2-room charge rather than a wait 15 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever charge. Yeah, I prefer continuing on in my motion while still gaining extra charges. Let's do that. Treasure map. I'll take the treasure map. I like having a full map. It's going to help me a bunch in my laziness as we continue. I'm pretty kind of upset about that Greed farm, but it's my own fault. I mean, that kind of thing's always something you could have avoided, most likely. If I can turn this into something where I break the game, I'm going to be so amazed and so happy. I kind of want to play the slot machine for $1, because 99 cents would be really cool. Since I've probably spent enough that I could have had 99 cents if I hadn't been spending money all run. That's the craziest thing that I can think of right now, is that I've had so much money this run that I've been able to buy the 15-cent item in like every single shop. Have you thought about that? Because it's funny, on Money Equals Power, the one run where I have Money Equals Power is the one where I can spend the most. Do I have any pills that I particularly care about? I'm trying to think, but I mean, I'll just do it because Blue Baby Soul isn't even that great. All right, I don't have any means of health recovery right now on a significant level, and that's the problem here. I want to go down to 1 red heart so I can go into the boss challenge room, but I don't want to do it at 1 red heart and half a soul heart as all of my health. That sounds like a bad plan to me. It might not sound like it to you. Wow, I'm taking a staggering amount of this damage in this room, and I feel like I never take damage in this room. The only difference right now is that I'm fast. That's another half heart. Yeah, I'm losing rerolls here because of my trepidation, I guess, about that whole situation. But I think that it's reasonable, honestly. I'm going to open this chest up and see what it wants to offer me. Alright, we know that this pill is telepills. That's really good. But we want to use that in the mom room. I don't have, like, any health right now, and this is not good. We want to use that after the mom boss fight to teleport out, see if we got a devil room. Won't be an angel room since we have taken a deal with the devil already this run. I could easily die right now. That's the real thing that's kind of bad. This is not... Yeah, this is just a bomb. I thought there was nothing else in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow this dude's face up. Half red heart. I'm going to see what this pill is. We don't know. It's full health. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. If only I had known beforehand, because that would have been really helpful. But now I can go fight the boss at least. Teleport out, hope we don't get another I am error room. Unless it's filled with pills and has a teleport out again. That would be cool too. I can deal with that. Oh my god, I mispositioned that horribly. Alright, shooting up actually has a lot of benefits for me potentially. Okay. Because that would maximize... Okay, I wasn't close enough that it mattered. But that would maximize my damage output as far as Lump of Coal is concerned, if I'm hitting up there, and that would be really nice. Yeah, but I'm not hitting, so it doesn't really matter now, does it? Alright. Maximum cheese, engage. No! Alright, taking red heart damage, I've taken a lot, so there's like no real chance that I'm gonna get a devil room here. Because I haven't blown up a beggar or done anything else to earn it really, but meat's a great item to pick up. And I guess I'd rather have safety cap than red patch. So let's telepills on out. Took us right to the item room. See what this room offers us. Sure, and we still have the blood donation machine in the event that I want to get more rerolls for something, but it just seems like I won't want to get any more rerolls because there's nothing to reroll. I'm pretty happy with everything that I've gotten. But I'd love to somehow have another full health pill so that I could go to the boss challenge room and hope for some good item in there. Hope we got a devil room, although it's like, again, almost entirely impossible. Wow. And Guppy's Paw that I can't afford. Mom's Knife that, Oh, wow, I'm stupid. Dang it. Dang it, fly. Blow up the rock, see if it's a tinted rock. I want to take Guppy's Paw, but it's 3 soul hearts that I don't have. Reroll that. Well, I'm going crazy here. This is why I shouldn't have destroyed the fires, because I would have had twice as many rerolls out of this, but I'll go one more. Because this is the last one I can get, and dang it. Now becoming Guppy is pretty unlikely. Take Ouija board, though, since I did ask for Spectral Tears a little while back. And now there's like a heart and a half laying around, so this is bad strategery. But I could have had twice as many rerolls, sadly, had I not shot the fire. But let's go crazy. Because what else is there for me to do? This is what I do. I go crazy. I employ terrible, terrible strategies in hopes of things working out in my favor. Not often do they. But maybe this time they will. All I need for this to be worthwhile is a health up. Range up, rerolled to range up. Alright then. Let's just get on with our lives then. Pick up our health and be almost dead with very little damage, since having D6 in the habit means it's pretty unlikely that I want to take tier effects like Mom's Knife or Brimstone, even though I am Eve. And by the way, I should have taken Mom's Knife right away because it's a good item and it could have made this run something very doable. But once I pick up the D6, I become a different person that doesn't want to take Mom's Knife or Brimstone or quad shot or triple shot, because there's just so much great potential in crazier things that can happen. So I guess I'm out of here. Curse Room is pretty much definitely not happening. Again, everything will do a full heart of damage in here on this floor and beyond, so I'm obviously terrified for my life from every little bit of damage that I could take. Polaroid will give us 5 seconds of invincibility if we get down a half a red heart. We don't have Scapular, sadly, which would be really, really helpful for us. Oh, yep, I couldn't avoid that, really. Nothing I could do, but we got it back. That's nice. 3 cents, that's more that I can... more damage I can do. It's 0.12 more damage. And then whatever it goes through the formula to become. Alright, this is one of the few times where I'm actually a little upset that I have no knockback whatsoever, because Gertie Jr. is the only time that increased shot speed is even worth like having, and even still, it's not the hardest of dodging, so I would not recommend taking shot speed for it. Alright, more full hearts the better. So we're going to get our first cube of meat, assuming we don't die, and I can't really make that assumption very comfortably. I'm amazed. I'm so amazed. Yeah, but this is going well so far. If we earn a Devil Room, somehow, 25% chance of whatever we end up with, either 36% or 1%. If we do get one, though, we can't become Guppy, we already know that, but I could get some good items that would really help me out, and I didn't, so it doesn't matter. Nothing to reroll on this floor. Cube of meat. Gonna block some tears, damage some enemies, and stack with other cubes of meat that we can no longer get anyway, so that doesn't matter. Lust would be a pretty nice thing to have pay out with an item. Poison Touch is a speed down, so I'd love it. It's a small speed down, but it is a speed down. We didn't get it, and this is Friends Till the End, which I'll take at least. Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't carrying another pill or anything. So that was dead end right away. We've got an arcade that I want to play for $1, I really do. But I definitely don't want to play the blood donation machine. That sounds like a terrible plan, because I have, like, no health. You stay away. So I'm just going to blow it up right now. Temptation be gone. Wow. That was pretty cool. I'm not going to take the Eternal Heart yet, but I do hope to remember it. And I'm going to play this with all my money in hopes of $1, which is pretty unlikely. It's like a, well, I mean, I guess it's like a 5% chance. It's not the most unlikely thing. But it's not the most likely either. I'm also going to murder this dude. Friends till the end again. Maggie's Faith and Eternal Heart at the start of every floor is actually pretty good. And our pills are not pretty good. Alright, that gave me some money, and this is a speed up that I don't want. So I'll take Maggie's Faith with my Polaroid, and then just try to remember to come back here, if I can even find it, in order to get that Eternal Heart. So that it's like I had Maggie's Faith at the start of this floor and just didn't lose it. Of course, I'm likely to lose the Eternal Hearts, because it's pretty likely, if we're just being honest with ourselves. Bob's Rotten Head. Lucky Foot. We don't have any need of better pills, because our pills are either fine or not changeable. Like, if it changed speed up into speed down, that would be cool, and I would totally take it just for that. But it doesn't. It would change speed down into speed up. I haven't seen a speed down pill in a long time, I don't believe. I really don't. I just can't remember a time when I've recently seen one. Which is kind of silly, because I wish I had a lot of the time. This run is not as strong as it should be or could be, or as I want it to be for what we have. Alright, I'm really hoping that this is the right way. It looks kind of like it is. But we have another reroll built up, which means we may as well go reroll our item in there, right? Sounds like a plan to me. So that's what's going to happen. That's telepills. I don't really want that, but I'll hang on to it more than I'll hang on to a speed up. Okay. There are half hearts laying around, so I could get back up to full health. Wow, Anarchist Cookbook. I'm doing this to blow up rocks for exactly that purpose, so that we can see if there was a tinted rock, and there was. I'm going to take 2 half hearts to get back to optimal health. I really wish I had been able to get Guppy's Paw, because that would have enabled me so much stuff as Eve. Maintaining Whore of Babylon indefinitely. Always getting Polaroid invincibility on hit. It's pretty good. Sadly, it had to be a soul heart deal. Would have been nice. Dang it. No direction is the right direction. Spectral Tears are pretty nice, though. By the way, I kind of wish I went and got that range up, but it was kind of risky. So I don't fault myself for not doing it, but I do wish that I had decided that it was worth it, because it totally was. So sadly, we've chosen the wrong direction every time. Has to be up then. Let's go into the top secret room. If I had taken a lucky foot, that would be pretty awesome, because that would have to pay out every single time I played it. Well, I guess there's the small, minuscule, almost negligible chance that instead I would get just nothing at all and lose, but it's pretty uncommon. That happens so rarely on fortune tellers that I just don't even mention it usually, except that I just did. So let's go reroll once again. I'll take the Sacrificial Dagger. 15 damage on contact. It can block tears. I don't know when it does and when it doesn't, but it can, for sure. And, I mean, the 15 damage is really nice. Per hit, and it can hit a lot. Loki, I don't feel worried about. So I guess, yeah, we'll make do with this. And if only I had some repeated Polaroid invincibility, I could make great use of this Sacrificial Dagger. It's unlocked for doing something or other as Eve, by the way, I believe. So we're just kind of using our own item. And now I have nothing to reroll, which is fine. I don't know how much health is laying around, but I really want to go to this curse room. I'm going to do it. Dang it. It wasn't worth it. But it was totally worth it at the same time. Alright. Yeah, I'll play this. Like I said, I want $1, and now I need health, because I made that silly decision to go into that curse room. Full health. Alright then. Definitely going to carry that over telepills, because full health has some, like, really mad benefit for us right now. And I should have just left the secret room in the way, you know, the other offered way, but I didn't. I knew I should have. I was like, you know what? There's potentially good stuff in this. I'm going this way. And it paid out with the bomb. It didn't hurt us in any way. So I don't mind. Now I'll just kill you by maximizing my range. Yeah, last enemy. Alright, what's in here? Lots of money. The dime is so good. Nothing to reroll, nothing to do except remember the Eternal Heart at the end. Alright, at least I shouldn't get hit by these eyes. That's not to say that I won't, but I definitely shouldn't have, and I fortunately managed not to. Ah, Piercing Tears, you ruined my day. You really do. Okay, maximizing damage with Lump of Coal. Again, not affecting the Kamikaze Flies. And our only damage up right now is the Mark. And meat, I guess. Still, this is pretty lacking. The reason we spawned so many flies there was because each section of Larry Jr. takes damage individually, and as such is its own individual chance to spawn a fly from the tier, so one tier could have spawned like 5 flies there, maybe. Which is pretty cool. Totally fine with me. Duke of Flies, I don't mind fighting at all. Almost wish I had taken Bloody Lust, except that I don't, because it's only useful in like this fight and no others. At this point in the game, at least. So it wasn't worth my health. And what I did get was definitely more worth my health. What did I even get? I don't remember. Okay. Remember this full health pill if necessary. I hope it's not necessary, but if it is, we've got it. And there we go. There are 2 half hearts now, so I will take this on my way back. And that's a cursed room, so I don't want to visit that. Grabbing the Eternal Heart will do us some good, get us that health up. If we can make it to the chest, we've got some pretty good potential. That's a full heart. This is nice. This is actually really nice. We have a lot of good stuff going for us at the moment. If we can make it to the chest, though, then I feel really good. Yeah, I can only hope that my feeling translates to reality, of course. That things go well for us. Which is never something you can count on. But it is something that might happen. Sadly, that's a super inconvenient path for us. But we are into red tiers, which means we have over 5.5 damage thanks to our 49 cents. Money equals power, the unsung hero. I would have easily had 99 cents this run, had I not done so much shopping. I guess this saves us a combat room by going this way. And, yeah, I didn't think fast enough, so I'm going to have to use another bomb. But this time I will make sure that the bomb does maximum stuff by, yeah, leaving the room and re-entering so that it increases the blast radius. Yep. Worth it. Completely worth it. I don't expect that there are any circumstances, any realities in which I kept that Eternal Heart. And sadly that ruined my half heart setup, so I don't have invincibility anymore if I get hit a bunch. Oh, god dang it. Full health saved me. The thing that sucks about this, really, truly, is that I no longer can get Polaroid invincibility. Small rock, thank you. Damage up, tears up, and speed down. Everything I want. I just need a half heart from this and then I'm satisfied. Although $1 would be totally welcome too. Small rock is pretty huge. It's 1 damage up, but it is a damage up nonetheless. And do note that if I can get a half heart, when I get hit down to it, Whore of Babylon activates, and I get that damage, and the damage is a little higher when it first activates. And then I use the full health, it's still just as high, and then when I leave the room it'll be gone, but that's okay. What matters is that I get the damage up at all. The keys are not what's important right now. The half hearts are what's important, and you're not giving them to me. Pretty fly, so I have a full orbital now. That means I should take a lot less damage from Isaac's tears, and that's pretty good. You can do it. You can pay out with something other than keys. All I wanted from you. I should blow it up too. So I will probably look into doing that after I finish this room and go back. Alright, how about you explode? I can't believe I killed the horseless headman before I managed to kill that. Oh, darn. Holy leech. Alright, it wasn't going to drop anything anyway. We could see that. So let's do this Isaac fight and hope for the best. Chances of Maggie's faith being beneficial? Slim to none. But I tried. And really, I just have to hope right now that I can make it through this fight. Because it's not going very well. We're maximizing our lump of coal damage, which is good. Alright, there's that activation, so we have even more damage now. Then we use full health, and that's excellent. But I just, at this point in time, have to hope that I don't take 6 hits. Because I don't really have many things preventing me from doing so. I'm firing a fair amount of tears. Flies, very intermittent. It's a questionable position I'm in, but I'm now into phase 3, which means that I have as little to worry about as ever if he doesn't spawn very many angelic babies, which so far so good as far as that's concerned. Thank you, Orbital. And the Isaac fight is done. We get back to full health. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have taken the half heart in the other room. But actually, no, I shouldn't have because of the Eternal Heart. Wow, I want like literally none of this. D20 has potential greatness, but I didn't touch one of those items. Oh well. Yeah, I want Poison Touch. Don't want, I want the quarter for the damage. I'm gonna leave the range up because I have enough range, which is really all that matters here. I would like to kill Gluttony last. Quarter gave us 25 cents, much like a quarter in real life. And Yeah. Oh, okay, that was pretty silly damage to take. Yes, I do want this, and I want to reroll these 2 items now. 2 items that I don't want at all. That's okay. I wanted Gluttony to give us the health up really badly, because I'm quite worried about my ability to succeed right now. At least this room will be pretty easy. Each of these sections also takes damage individually, so we can spawn with like a, what's 6 cube? 216? With a 1 in 216 chance, we can spawn 3 flies from one single shot. Of course, 1 in 216 is not particularly likely, but it could happen. I mean, firing 3 teeth in a row from Tough Love is 1 in 1,000. And I've done that. Base chance of 1 in 1,000. I've done that before, so I guess it's totally reasonable-ish, comparatively. And this chest is not going badly. Although in my situation, I think that I wouldn't full clear the chest. Then again, who would I be if I didn't? It's a tough call. Because it just, I don't know. I think that an Eve run, even with a D6, is impressive enough just winning. Without clearing the chest. So I guess we'll see what these items are to determine. Polyphemus would be nice. Ghost Baby would not. Familiar's Tears don't spawn kamikaze flies with the mulligan, only with Guppy. And I guess, I don't know, I guess we're just going to give this a shot. See how this room goes. Carrion Queen, that should actually be alright. Because even with the AIDS poops, we can shoot through them now, due to our Spectral Tears. And as such, we can maintain a successful atmosphere of happiness and victory. So it just really clears up the battlefield as far as trying to kill stuff goes, and our dodging can be just as effective using the cover that we're given. So I'm going to give this a go. Yeah, I didn't take the bean. I'm sure you wish I did. But I'm not very good about using spacebar items other than the D6 anyway. Or the candle, I guess. Candle's pretty good. I'm alright with that one. I do... if I get this Polaroid Invincibility in Horde Babylon, I have Poison Touch, so I can run in and do some contact damage and a little bit of poison damage over time, and that'd be pretty good. Dodging is going pretty well, and I actually think that Sacrificial Dagger blocked one of those homing tears for me, which is pretty nice of it to do if that is the case. And if this run is a victory, this is amazing because of how little damage I have. And, okay, just calm down. Get to phase 3. Hasn't been spawning very many flies, or I've been killing them all immediately, which is, I mean, either way is fine with me. Alright, I haven't taken a lot of damage. I think that we can call this a likely victory, but I don't want to get cocky, because it's still definitely possible for this to go away and be gone, be dead. Alright, Blue Baby's dead. I'm going to grab this Soul Heart. And we actually won. Let's go reroll the items just to see what we get. We've already used the Forget Me Now, so I can't get that again. But I can't believe that was an actual Eve victory. It's... money equals power. Our biggest damage up. I know I just recently said that we didn't really get any damage ups besides a couple. And I'm sure people were like, money equals power, dude. Well, I didn't have much money until right now. So this item was useful right now. And we actually managed to win. If I use this, I'd die, by the way, this razor. So I'm not going to clear the chest, because I think that I'm impressed enough with that Eve victory, and I didn't get to break the game, but, well, oh well, I tried. I hope you guys enjoyed that run. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.